Dry season, I can assure you will get a lot of money in the dry season because that is where most farmers cannot farm. Most farmers upland, those that are not using pumping machine, those that are not closer to rivers and then dams, they will be out of the system. So demand will be higher and then supply will be less.
Okay.
And with that one, you will get money. Even that during that time, you can get a bag of kakuma for about 600, 500 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Yes. So you can go to market 6 times and then boom, you can even get 20,000 Ghana cedis.
For one pot.
Yeah, for
1 acre.
1 acre. Yes.
20,000.
Yeah. Last season, last season, uh, like this time, around August, September, my brother, he had about 15,000 Ghana cedis from this same plot.
Wow. So
Yes,
like
even that one they were selling 400 Ghana cedis. So first harvest, second harvest, third harvest.
today I come to learn about cucumber. Please, can you introduce yourself?
My name is Charles Ban, and I'm a farmer. That's my farm.
Okay. So yes, the time you start farming, how long for now?
It's been quite long. I started as a laborer in the farm since 2002. At that time, I was young, but um, when I completed secondary school, that was when I joined my brother in the year 2017 here at Pampon. So it's been quite long. Just that I started full time farming 2017.
So starting at 2017, what challenge do you face?
We face a lot of challenges, fertilizer challenges, and then during the dry season, irrigation challenges. You have to buy fuel to fuel your pumping machine, and looking at how the prices of fuel are increasing incessantly. Um, we face challenges acquiring money to buy fertilizer, petrol, like, and then pesticide as well, especially like agrochemicals. It's been quite tough, and that is the main challenges we are facing. And again, markets. Sometimes you plant the cucumber and then you go to the market, you give it to the seller to go and sell at the market, and then she will come back telling you that the supply is very, very high, and because of that, demand is low. So instead of buying one bag of cucumber for about 400 Ghana cedis, sometimes you get it as low as 90 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Yeah, when you get it well, sometimes it will be 200 Ghana cedis, and even that one, we have to praise the Lord because it is easy.
Okay, your challenge, how do you overcome it?
As for the fuel cost, uh, after every season we save money. After every season we save money for fuel alone, and then most of times we take loans from the bank. Yes, most of times we take loan. Even this we took loan from the bank, and it's 6 months term, so we will have to pay after 6 months, and the interest too, it's not easy. Yeah, it's not easy. So this is how most of our challenges it's finance, and we have to go to the bank and then take loan so that we can start the farm.
Okay, so the cucumber, how do you plant cucumber?
Okay, as for cucumber, let's first talk about the soil first, because we have clay, loamy, and then sandy. Cucumber will not be good in clay soil. It is best grown in uh, loamy soil and not even sandy, because sandy too, during the dry season you are not going to fetch anything. Like the yield of the plants wouldn't be good. So it is best grown in loamy soil. Yes. So you can see this loamy soil.
Okay.
Yes. And when you are planting cucumber, make sure you clear the land first. You can uh, um, uh, use tractor to plow the land, and then make sure the after the tractor has plowed, you don't you check whether the land is leveled, because we don't want a situation where you see gutters, like yeah, gutters, so that because it doesn't like plenty water. Like the soil needs to be moderate in terms of moisture. Yes, that is how kakuma that is what kakuma likes. And after checking the level of the land,
The land.
then you start planting. By planting, this is the interval. Yes, this is the interval. So anyone who wants to learn, he or she can come. We can train you in that. And then this is the interval. When you are planting, you don't um, 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 put it deep in the soil, because it can even germinate when you put kakuma seed on this floor, this soil, just bare like that. Whenever it rains or when it is able to touch the soil, it can germinate.
Okay.
Yeah, very, very fast. It can germinate within 3 days.
Okay.
Kakuma can germinate. So you don't have to put it deep into in the soil, so that germination wouldn't be problem for the seed.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you are talking about the interval. So what interval is inside? Is 1 feet or
Actually, I wouldn't want to guess. I want to do it for you just right now, so that you will know.
okay.
Yeah, this is the interval for the. So this is where one plant is. So I am measuring for you to see.
Okay.
So this one, two, so 2.5.
Okay.
It's okay.
So 2.5 feet. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. And then with the lines, the rows,
Okay.
look at this one. And then look at the other one too is.
Okay.
I wouldn't want to guess for you. Just one, two, three, 3.5.
Okay.
It's okay. And then looking at the weather, or this season, we are in the rainy season. Okay, so this is good for the rainy season. But during the dry season, you have to close it a little bit. With the rules, you can make it 3 instead of 3.5.
Okay.
Okay, you can make it 3 instead of 3.5, because this one, because of the weather, it will crawl. Okay,
Okay.
like the leaves will cover the entire land.
Okay.
So the aeration in the or within the seedlings, or within the crops, wouldn't be so much. Okay,
Okay.
so because we want air to pass through, you have to open it small, 3.5.
Okay.
But during the dry season, because the weather condition is very bad, like it is water drains from the soil, or it dries up early.
Okay.
Because of that, the leaves wouldn't come much.
Okay.
uh So with that one, you have to close it a little bit. You can leave this one like this. As for
Okay.
the intervals, you can leave like this. But as for the rules, you will have to close it a little bit,
Okay.
because it doesn't like too much sun, and it doesn't like too much water
What
too.
that? Okay.
Everything must be moderate. That's how kakuma works.
Okay. So like this one too, can you do bed or you just plant it direct?
Okay, we have two ways of doing it. The other one, this is the first one,
Okay.
just on the land field like this.
Okay.
And then the other one, we call it staking. As for the staking, what you do it, you plant it on bed.
Bed.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, you can do it on bed, and then you cut woods or sticks, and then you make a tent for each bed.
Okay.
Tent, small tent
Thanks.
for
Okay.
each bed, or raised one, so you can put the sticks uh, uh, um, along.
Each.
Just
Okay.
one each crop, you put one stick, so that after 3 weeks, okay, then you raise it like this and then tie it to the stick, so
Okay.
that it will crawl top.
Top. Okay.
Okay, yeah, it will climb top, and then the fruit, the vegetable, to when it starts
Germinating.
giving bearing, when it starts bearing its vegetable, you you can pluck it under the tent. It is
Okay.
very easy, and with that one you achieve you are going to get how green the color of the vegetable. You get everything correct. Okay, you get everything correct. But with this one, when it start bearing, you will find out that where it is lying on the ground, you will find out that it is not green. It will be either yellowish or white.
White. Okay.
But the top surface will be green.
Okay.
And kakuma, we know it to be a green
Green.
vegetable.
Green. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So.
And with the raised one, the staking type of farming, it is time consuming. So most farmers around prefer this one to the staking one.
But two of them, which one is best?
The other one is best. That
Okay.
is how kakuma should have been
Plant.
planted.
Okay.
Yes. Even though this one they will buy it, and the other one too they will buy it, but that one should have been the best one.
Okay.
Yes, that one, that type of um, um, um,
Method.
that method is the best.
Okay.
Yeah,
But it consume labor.
yeah, it consumes time.
Okay.
It consumes time. So maybe you will have to employ laborers, farm laborers, to do it for you, and you will incur another cost.
Okay. So that one and this one, which one will give more food
That one, that one brings more fruit.
than this one?
Yeah, it will bear, the yield will be much, yeah, it will yield more as compared to this
This
one.
one.
Yes, because we have tried it before.
Okay.
When and with that one too, the irrigation, the irrigation the type of irrigation you use is the rubber hose irrigation type.
Okay.
Okay, you place it under it, and then it will just be
Water it.
showering.
Okay.
Yeah, showering like dew
Okay.
on it. Even this one, this is the best type of irrigation. Even this one, you can use that type of irrigation, so that as soon as you spark you switch on your pumping machine, and then you open the valve, and the water will be passing through, so it will just be showering like rain.
Okay.
That one, doing that, the leaves of the crop will not be tempered.
Okay.
It wouldn't be tempered, and it lasts. When you start harvesting, it lasts long. But with this one, because we don't use that type of watering method or irrigation method, what happens mostly is that because the volume of the water coming from the pipe or the hose we are holding is very dense, or it is very heavy as compared to the sprinkler one,
Once.
it will hit on the leaves,
Leaves. Okay.
and most of the time it tempers it, and it doesn't last long when you are harvesting. This is
Okay.
the disadvantage. So with this type of cropping, it is not time consuming, but this is the disadvantage. And with that type of irrigation, you will have to buy irrigation hose. It is
Okay.
very expensive. You have to buy that one, but that is the best way. Look at the country we are in. Even if you are going to apply for this, we are going to purchase this from the shop. It is very, very expensive. Yeah, it is very expensive. That is why we mostly prefer
Get
this
this one.
one to those one, even though we know that that type of farming is the best.
Okay.
And we have tried it before, just that the hose has, like, it has spoiled.
Okay. So let's go back to the planting first method. So planting the thing.
Okay. This is the stick we
uh,
use in planting.
Okay.
Okay. So what was your question again?
Yeah. So the what like I'm talking about the seed.
Okay.
So after the seed, it start germinate in how many weeks?
Oh, I have told you it will start germination just after 3 days.
3 days.
3 days.
Okay. So from the
3 days, then it will start shooting.
okay.
Eh? You find out that, especially when the soil is moisturous.
Okay.
Yeah, and there is water in the just a little water, or a little more moisture content or water content in the soil, it will germinate cucumber seed.
Okay.
Yes.
So after you put the seed on the floor,
Hmm.
that day you start watering.
No, no, no. You have to water the land before planting.
Okay. That day
Yes,
or a day before.
you have to water. You can water the land today and then plant it tomorrow.
Okay.
You can even water it today, and looking at the weather condition, if it is not sunny, if it is not if the sun is not shining, or if you are not in the dry season, you can water it today, and then the next 2 days you can still plant and it will germinate.
Okay. So after damnation, what medication we give to him?
Good. After the germination, we have agrochemicals that you have to purchase. I wouldn't want to do advert for
Any
other,
brand?
yeah, any, because there are a lot of brand. So what you do is, after germination, you check, you leave it for, let's say, a week. Okay.
Okay.
So a week, then when you find out that there are pests, or yeah, pests boring holes in the leaves, then it means that there has been an attack. They will destroy it. So you have to start spraying pesticide or insecticide. And doing that, you should add fungicide too, because fungi too can destroy it. So fungicide and then pesticide, and you mix it in the knapsack sprayer, and then you start spraying. And then after that, after 1 week, so when it reach 2 weeks, that is where you apply the fertilizer. So the fertilizer too, there are two ways. You can either use organic fertilizer, or can use the compound fertilizer. This one we use compound fertilizer. The compound fertilizer too, you are not going to apply it in its solid state. No, That is not how we do for cucumber. You will waste a lot of fertilizer.
Okay.
It doesn't, because the roots doesn't penetrate deep
Deep.
into the soil.
Sorry.
What you are going to do is you put it in water, and then you stir till it melts. Okay, you find a fine solution. Okay, so after that you can even taste it. It shouldn't be too salty.
Okay.
Okay, it must be um moderate. And then one this one the seed that germinates from it was two. So with this one, what you are going to do is you use uh, an empty tin of milk. Okay, milk tin, the one that is empty.
Okay.
Okay, and then you remove one of the end.
Okay.
So when you fetch when you put it in the solution, like that is the fertilizer solution,
Okay.
and then you fetch one full and then put it and pour it around it. Okay, it will
Okay.
not burn it, but make sure you water it. Okay, make sure you water the crops before you start applying the fertilizer.
Okay.
So in that order, so you put it in you see drums,
Yeah, I see.
two drums
Yeah.
over there. You put the fertilizer in it, you pour water full. Okay, not one bag of fertilizer, no, just small quantity like this one.
Okay.
Yeah, full fertilizer,
Of the bucket.
NPK.
Okay.
Then you put full water.
Okay.
Okay, then you stir it till it melts.
Okay.
So when you fetch it with this bucket, and then you use the milk tin, empty milk tin, and then you fetch it, you put it
Put it.
around. So the whole
Farm.
field is fertilized, or is done.
Okay. You are saying that this one is a two
This is two.
seed.
Maximum is three.
Maximum is three.
Maximum is three.
Okay.
So two, three, two, three, two, three. Maximum is three.
Okay.
Yeah.
So after 2 weeks, what's next?
After 2 weeks, then you keep on watering depending on the weather, and you keep on watering depending on how you see your soil,
Okay.
because you must not allow it to dry. You must not allow the curcuma to suffer, like completely dehydrated, otherwise it will die. Or even if it doesn't die, you are not going to get a good yield.
Okay.
So after 2 weeks, after you have applied the fertilizer, you will find out that it is crawling on the land.
Okay.
Okay, meaning it is about to bear its
Fruit.
fruit.
Okay.
Okay, so after 2 weeks, you spray according to how you see it.
Okay.
Okay, depending on how the leaves, the color of the leaves, the whether there are pests or insect boring holes in the leaves.
Okay.
So if you find out that they are not boring any hole in they are not destroying the leaves, then you leave it like that. But make sure if there are any weeds in it, you weed it before 2 weeks.
Before 2 weeks.
Before 2 weeks,
Okay.
you have to weed those weeds before 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Okay. Before then, after that, you apply the fertilizer.
Okay.
Then after 2 weeks, you keep on spraying. Okay, you keep on spraying. Okay, you keep
Okay.
on spraying according to how you see it, or according to how you want it to look like.
Okay.
Especially, you can if you don't apply fertilizer in the first 2 weeks, you can also buy or purchase liquid fertilizer, like liquid fertilizer from the chemical shop,
Okay.
and then spray it. So we call that foliar fertilizer. So that one, the leaves will take it and then use it. It is the same. Okay,
Okay.
it is the same. Then when after 2 weeks, the third week, that is where it is about to bear. At that in that time, you will find out that it is stretching, it is crawling on the land. The whole land is about to be covered.
Covered.
Okay, you will find it like this.
Okay.
Even though this is 5 weeks,
Okay.
okay, but you because there was too much water here, it is now closing.
Okay.
Yeah, it is now covering the surface of the land over here. So after 3 weeks, after you have used the foliar fertilizer, you can now buy your fertilizer because it is about to. So you have to boost it more so that it starts giving you the flowers. Okay.
Okay.
So after 3 weeks, 4 weeks, then 5 weeks, you have to continue checking if there are weeds, because 4 weeks, 5 weeks, it will be closed. So this is 5 weeks. So
Okay.
it will- so you cannot do anything about it.
Okay.
You have to leave it like this. Any weed, small weed you find, and you have to leave it like this. Otherwise, you spoil it. You will destroy the whole farm.
Okay.
You have to leave it like this. Okay,
Okay.
and then you keep. As for the insecticide, you have to spray. You have to spray. You have to spray. You have to spray. Not like especially every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Yeah, every 2 weeks is okay. It shouldn't have to be too like the interval shouldn't be too close. 1 week, 1 week. No, no. 2 weeks is okay. But if you find out that the area is full of pests, or that one, weekly by weekly, that one too is allowed. So you check, make sure you make a thorough check before the fungicide and then the pesticide are applied or are sprayed.
Okay. So cucumber take how long?
Kakuma takes 6 weeks.
6 weeks.
Yeah, 6 weeks, 1 month, 2 weeks.
1 month, 2 weeks.
Yeah,
And is that fine?
it start bearing.
Bearing.
Yeah, you will start harvesting
Harvesting. So
after 6 weeks.
okay. So
You will start
the
harvesting.
harvest will take how long?
The harvest. Uh, I have told you that it depends on the type of uh, method you use. With this one, you can for the harvest, the intervals is 4 days, 5 days. So with this one, we harvest it on Sundays and then Wednesdays. So every Sunday we will harvest. Wednesday we will harvest. So if there is no heavy rainfall along, if we start harvesting and we if we don't record, or if we don't get heavy rain along as we have started harvesting, so that the land will be covered with like water, some the lowland, that part of the land where you will find lowland like this.
Okay.
Uh-huh. It wouldn't spoil, so you can go like, so Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday, Sunday, Wednesday. You can go to the market like 6 times.
6 times.
Yeah, six
So that
times.
means that for harvest to, if I found that time you plan to, the time you harvest finish will be 3 months.
Yeah, 3 months is okay.
Okay.
3 months.
Oh,
With the harvesting,
okay.
with the harvesting, I'll talk more about the harvesting.
So the harvest and you continue.
So with the harvesting, uh, as I've told you, you harvest it Sundays and then Wednesdays. That is how this area we do it, because it is mostly sent to Accra, Aboborushi market, not the onion market here.
Wow.
Yeah, not here, because here the customers over there are few.
Okay.
But it is mostly sent to the central market over there at Aboborushi.
Okay.
So with this one, Aboborushi market to market days to Thursdays and then Mondays. So when you harvest it on Sunday, then Sunday evening
They send it.
they will send it, and then in the night, like getting to the next day, which is Monday, they will start selling. So by the time um 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 the next day comes, or you just Monday morning, they have finished selling the
The cucumber.
yeah, the cucumber.
Okay. So the cucumber, do you have different types breed?
Yes, we have different types of breeds, even though our we don't normally knows the names. Yes, but uh, when you go to the market, the chemical shop, and then you find out that there are some in tin. They've placed it in tin. Some too is in a sachet rubber.
Okay.
Okay, they've sealed it. So that one, the names on it, it depends on the company.
Okay.
Okay, we have one. I've forgotten the name, but with this one, we produce it locally.
Okay.
So after this cropping, after we are done with harvesting, we will get our seed from it. So we will not go to the store and then purchase another one.
Okay.
But with seedlings, you will have to plant you with seed. You will have to plant it 3 times. It
Three.
shouldn't be more than, because when you buy it, this one we bought it from the shop,
Okay.
the chemical
Sure.
seller. So we have planted this the second time.
Okay.
We've planted the first one. It will yield big and then long.
Okay.
The second one too will yield big and then long. But the third one, it wouldn't be long and bigger as compared to the first one. That is
Okay.
how seed works. Every seed,
Okay.
yeah, rice seed, pepper seed, cucumber seed, okra seed. That is how, because those that sells the seed, those that the manufacturers of the seed, those agric gurus, they have so many ways of getting the seed. Their main aim is to bring out different variety, and the method they use in um, uh, uh, um, um, cultivating that seed, the process from start to finish before they get the seed, it is different from how how the farmer will apply to his or her farm.
Okay.
It is different. So the seedlings will the seed will yield big as compared to the farmer if he has tried or he has used that same seed for more than 3 times. That is what most farmers doesn't know. Most farmers doesn't know, because they will plant it this season, the next season they will plant it, the next season, and they will find out that it is dropping. You find out that even okra, you we are talking about cucumber.
Cucumber.
So you will find out that there are more disease attacking. There, this is not about pests. You will find out that when you plant, as you continue planting, you will find out that you like you will be faced with disease challenges, but they don't know that this is the main thing. You have to plant it one, two, three, then you stop, you leave it, and then you go and buy different seed or a new seed. That is how seed works.
How do you take the seed for?
Oh, with this one, it is very very easy. You when it is matured for seed, you will find out that it is becoming yellow.
Okay.
Okay, it will ripe. Okay, and then you will find out that the cucumber is very big and then overgrown.
Okay.
Okay, so as soon as you find that yellowish color, removing the green part of the cucumber, then it is matured. So what you do is you you use knife
Okay.
and then you cut it. Okay, you
Okay.
cut it this way.
Okay.
Okay, and then you split open it.
Okay.
Okay, and then you put it in a tray.
Okay.
So you do it as many as you want,
Okay.
and then you pour. After that, you use your hand and then remove the seed
See.
from it, and then put it in another bucket or tray. And after that, you pour water on it, and then you leave it for the next day, because when you remove it first from the cucumber, it is very slippery.
Okay.
Okay, it is very slippery, and it needs to be fermented. It will ferment. Okay, and it will remove that sleepiness from it. And then with that one, the next day when you come, you will find out that when you pour the water, as you pour the water, the seed, all the proper seed, the good seed will be settled under the bucket,
Okay.
or under the tray. And then you have to um, 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 fetch it, take it out, and then dry it. But you don't dry it in the sun. That one too is so. First, you put either sack. You put sack on the floor, and then you fetch the kakuma. You put the kakuma and spread it in the sun for some few minutes. As soon as you find out that the water has drained completely, then you send it home.
Okay.
You can um, dry it under a tent
Okay.
or in a room,
Okay.
because it doesn't need too much sun. It will kill it. Even if it doesn't, you will find out that eh, it has dried to the extent that you even think they are all chaffs. It must be little bit heavy,
Okay.
little. But when you dry it in a direct sun, it will all look like chaffs.
Okay.
Meanwhile, they are not chaffs. That is the reason why we don't dry it in the sun directly for
Okay.
a long time. So you just allow air to pass through it for some time in the sun, and then you remove it. As soon as you find out that the um, um,
Uh,
the water has drained, you can dry it in the
Inside.
in the under a tent where much air passes.
So
Okay.
for that, dry you take it for how long so that you dry finish?
Oh, you must dry it well too. Um, 2 3 days. 3 days is okay.
So after 3 days you can plant it.
Yeah, you can plant it. You can even store it and then plant it. But when you don't dry it well, when you store it, it will spoil. So you have to dry it well. So when you dry it well, after that you can plant it. Yeah.
But so currently your size of the land is the how many acres?
This land is 1 acre.
Okay, so
This land is 1 acre.
also the 1 acre, how much expense that you do for 1 acre?
As for the 1 acre, me, um this season, petrol is because of the rain. We haven't irrigated the crop.
Okay.
It is only rains that is watering the crops. So with this one, the seed, you buy 1 ton of seed for about the locally produced seed is about 50 cedis. No, it is about 40 cedis. So with this one, you buy as many as 10.
So that's the 400 Ghana.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you buy as many as 10, because you have to buy it in such a way that some will be left, because maybe for some reasons some of the seed may not germinate, so you have to refill it.
Okay.
And so when you buy this seed, and then you buy your insecticide. Now insecticide are very expensive now. You can buy one may some may cost like 75 cedis, some 100 cedis, and then over. And then you have to buy, if you are not plowing, this one we didn't plow, and you are using weedicide, you have to buy weedicide. This one you can't use 1 liter of weedicide, and you can't use 1 liter of insecticide. 1 liter of insecticide, when you spray it once, it will get finished.
Okay.
Okay, so you buy like two insecticide, weedicide will be okay, depending on the type of weeds you are
Okay.
controlling, okay,
Okay.
or you want to burn. So after that, when you don't plow, well, as for the plowing, it is about, um 1 acre plowing is about 400 Ghana cedis.
Okay.
Yeah, 400 Ghana cedis. So when you buy your fertilizer. The fertilizer too, we have ammonia, and then we have NPK.
And yeah.
So with the first application of fertilizer, if you are not using foliar fertilizer and you are using the solid one to be melt in water, or the liquid fertilizer I told you, 1 bag of fertilizer for 1 acre is good, but 1 bag, um it's it's too much. You cannot use 1 bag for this whole. So when you buy NPK, let's say half bag, okay, and then you buy ammonia, that one to half bag.
Okay. So
So
the prices.
currently NPK, full NPK is about 450 Ghana
So
cedis.
right now we have 1,000 Ghana cedis. The power
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and the other
Other way insecticide too. As for the insecticide, I'll have to ask my brother, because he was the one that bought it. Okay, so after that, then you start planting. And the planting too, if you don't plant it yourself, you have to um find laborers to farm laborers too. And that 1 acre, they are going to charge you, and they will charge you like, um rice is 500 cedis, and then okra 400. So this one, 300 cedis they will take.
so that's 1,005.
Yeah.
So what if you say 3 times can after 1 acre, how much are you expensive?
Okay. As for the expectation, it fluctuates because it depends. You don't have control over the market
Okay.
with kakuma, because during the rainy season, a lot of farmers plant kakuma,
Okay.
and when the supply is more, it means that the demand is going to be low. Like if the supply is very very, meaning it will affect the price.
Okay.
Okay, so they will drastically remove it. Currently they are selling 1 bag, the number 5 bag, the one they use, the number 4 bag, for about 200 Ghana cedis now,
Okay.
and that price is moderate. Yeah,
Okay.
it is moderate. There is no way you are going to um, 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 incur loss. You will get profit.
Okay. So the 1 acre will get how many bags for the 1 acre?
You cannot actually tell, because with this one, I am expecting like the first harvesting I'm expecting like 4 bags.
4 bags. Okay.
Yeah, and then with the second harvest, so if I start on Sunday, first harvesting, you will not even get like, sometimes you get 1 bag, and then with the second harvesting, you get like 4 bags. It will increase.
Okay.
Then the third one, you will get like 10 bags. So when it reach its peak,
Okay.
so 1, 4, 10, it can go up to, let's say, 12, 12 or even more, 15. When it reach 15, for 1 acre, when it reach 15 bags and it start descending, it means that it will not climb again.
Okay.
Okay, and max you can harvest like 6 times.
6 times.
Yeah.
So down there you can get 1 acre can get more than 60 bags.
This one, 1 acre, so 1, 4, 5, that's, and then 10, let's say 15, and then 60 bags. It depends on how long it lasts. It
Okay.
depends. So 60 bags, I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think so, because no, I don't think so. You get close to that. It depends because it fluctuates. Kakuma is very, very, very perishable crop. So anything can happen.
Okay.
Anything can happen. It is one of the easiest crop to cultivate. It is very easy. That like the farming method, the processes in cultivating is very easy, and it is not much um, um, expensive when it comes to the running cost, like what you have to do so that you harvest, or before you harvest, the processes, the method, everything you go through before harvesting are not much. You will not incur a lot of, um, there are not much cost involved as compared to other crops, but the the prices, when it comes to, when you go to the market, it fluctuates. In the dry season, I can assure you will get a lot of money in the dry season, because that is where most farmers cannot farm. Most farmers upland, those that are not using pumping machine, those that are not closer to rivers and then dams, they will be out of the system. So demand will be higher and then supply will be less.
Okay.
And with that one, you will get money. Even that during that time, you can get a bag of kakuma for about 600, 500 Ghana cedis.
Wow.
Yes. So you can go to market 6 times, and then boom, you can even get 20,000 Ghana cedis.
For one pot.
Yeah, for
1 acre.
1 acre. Yes.
20,000.
Yeah. Last season, last season, uh, like this time, around August, September, my brother, he had about 15,000 Ghana cedis from this same plot.
Wow. So
Yes,
like
even that one they were selling it, 400 Ghana cedis. So first harvest, second harvest, third harvest, and fourth 400. Then fifth and then sixth, it drops to 200 Ghana cedis. That time, more farmers has brought theirs in the market.
okay. Cucumber, do you have season for planting cucumber?
There is no concrete or accurate season, but rainy season and then dry season is okay. So you can plant it in the major rainy season, and then in the minor rainy season, and then in the dry season. The dry season is where the challenges is, and the dry season is where you are going to get money, when you are able to pass through all the challenges.
Why the ICD you have more challenge there?
Yes, dry season, kakuma, that kakuma, all what kakuma needs is moderate water. It doesn't like dry condition. No, it doesn't like dry weather condition, drought. No, it doesn't like. It needs to be fed with, even during the rainy season, dry season. After you have watered, you will find out that the next 3 days you have to water it again because the land has dried up, especially when it is not even bearing, when it has not started bearing. And when you start harvesting too, it get finished, like you finish it early because you will be working in it, and then some of your
Power.
fruits will be stepping on the
Powers.
crop,
Okay.
on the leaves, and then it will be breaking it. As soon as it gets space, or the leaves breaks, then the sun will shine directly on that area.
Okay.
Hmm. So kakuma, it is very um, um, I don't know how to use this word, but very, very stubborn. Yeah, it is a perishable crop, and it is easy to get spoiled.
Okay.
So you have to manage it very, very well. During the dry season, you are going to get a lot of money,
Uh,
but if you don't take care to, you will lose everything
uh,
because
uh,
of how the the dry season, the the intensity of the sun, the heat from the sun, and then the pests, the disease during the dry season, that one too can affect the crop.
okay. So if somebody is watching and want to enter into cucumber farming. How do you, like you say your after harvest you send to the Accra for, I say, do you have, if somebody want to start, how can the person get marketing?
Okay, with this one here at Gomwa Cinnamon Pond, we all have these customers at Abublushi.
Okay.
Okay, so if you are closer to that place, if you are closer to that place, then the right place to sell your product or to sell your vegetable is Abublushi.
Okay.
Yes. So after the harvesting, you just send it direct, or you can go there, do survey, find a customer over there, and tell him or her that I am bringing you cucumber.
Okay.
Okay, that one will be best because as for my brother, he has his customer, like not even one, women and then men. Men's do sell kakuma
Okay.
too over there. They will take it and then resell it to another customers too.
Okay. But this question I ask you, the way you say you can try small and you buy the seed at the agrochemical shop. The seed have expiring date.
Okay, you can buy one can because one can cannot plant 1 acre.
Yeah.
So you can buy one can and start with it
Okay.
because one can is very, very small.
Okay.
One can, you see that thing long like this, but the
Small.
seed is very, very small. So you can buy one can and then start,
Yeah, so
get the experience.
I'm asking
And
if the person use half of the can
no, it will not spoil. It is. It has been um 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 um
expiring date.
uh, 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 expiry date is on it. Yes, but you will find out that the seed is in reddish color. The reddish color is not that, is not coming from the seed itself. It is because as a result of the chemicals they have used in,
Okay.
yeah, securing the seed from spoiling
Okay.
or from any pest that will try to um, um,
Enter.
yeah, enter or eat it. So it is very secured. For that one, you can buy one thing and then divide it into, let's say, two or three, and then it is very small. It is very small. So with the can one, when you go to the shop, you can get one and then try with try that. As soon as you get the experience, then you can enter into it. But I have told you the most time that are profitable are the dry season. That is where the challenges is.
Now, any advice for somebody want to start?
If you want to start cucumber farming, first you have to get your materials ready. Find a proper land. I have told you it is loamy soil, loamy soil, not in a low land where whenever it rains, you will find water, the rainwater flooding the whole area. You will lose everything. It must be on a hilly area like this one. Water, whenever it rains, make sure it is able to descend. Like the water doesn't
Stay there.
stay on the land. So that is the type of land you should acquire. Loamy soil, not sandy soil.
Okay.
Loamy soil, not sandy soil, not clay, because the clay retains much water and it is going to kill it. It will start um, um, with a yellowish color. If this, you see this one over there, you see, as compared to this one's,
This one's
the
the other one.
yes,
Currently.
because it was um, 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 there was water surrounding it. The root doesn't like it. So sandy, with sandy, too much sandy, too sandy soil too. The reason why it is not good is that it will drain early. Okay, the water holding capacity is very less, and it will drain early. When during the dry season, your crops are going to suffer, and it will not bear big and then long. Okay, yes, but with the loamy soil, it is moderate. So that is the best soil for cucumber cultivation. And then after that, make sure you buy your chemicals and then your fertilizer. For the fertilizer, you can use organic fertilizer. For the organic fertilizer, it is very dicey when you are applying organic fertilizer. You can use that of um, poultry farm on, but with this one, you don't place it, you don't put it closer to the just small amount, okay? But with the compound fertilizer, that one you have to pour it in water, let it melt. You should find a good solution for that. Then you use tin of milk, empty tin of milk, and then you fetch it and then you put it around it.
Okay.
So first, your land is very important. The seed, go to the agrochemical shop or store and then purchase seed for your cucumber. Okay, and then you can try little and then see how it works before all what I have told you. There are challenges in it, but if you overcome the challenges, you get a lot of money from cucumber.
Okay, thank you, Mama. This is your telephone number and your location.
Oh, my telephone number 0241 43 0077.
Okay, your location.
0241 43 0077. And the location is Gumwa Asenmampong in the central region, Gumwa East District to be precise.
Okay. Okay, thank you very much for watching out this to the end. Please like the video, share, and subscribe. Bye.